저기 데레 저 자작하나 좀 보다면 이 상지 좀 되게 잠이 있으면 가래 잡을 소리를 삼대가 오마디 신고마고 조금 주반벌 지금 생긴 탐색에 삼대 도버리고 그러나 호이 다시 데레
To all who are joining on the live streaming, I offer you the milk tea of loving kindness and compassion, which accumulated Buddha Banga vein for 2 countless eons through his undertaking hardship. I offer this to the higher beings in the higher realms, and I also dedicate it to all sentient beings for receive blessings of loving kindness and compassion. Tashidele.
Before we begin today's practice, we always report on the number of people who have been killed in the major conflicts in the world, so we can be sure to keep them, especially in our hearts as we do this practice. In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, 69,185 Palestinians have died, and 1,989 Israelis have died. And in the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, 1,175,000 Russians have died, and 515,800 Ukrainians have been killed and are missing. And in the Sudan civil war, approximately more than 150,000 people have died. And then the total number of COVID deaths in the whole world is 7,103,253. We'll begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Tarba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zor je be ma nang ga dan yan be zen jen dan je de wa dan de dong dan dor nyor de la na me ba yan da bar zo be jan jo ren bo je to bar jo.
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Ma je bar da leng a ye zeng ge wa lai gor de ren zon de nye ma san da zam je bar da leng a ye zeng ge wa lai gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Jangchok don je ba dang, Jangchok san be la ba la, de da ren yen ne ba dar, de yen ro la ben dun da, Jangchok san ne je je yen, de yen da ne la ba la hong ren ba yen da la ba je
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Manam Gadan Yambe Zenjen Danje Dewa Dan Deva Jodan Dembar George Donger Dan Donger Jodan Rawa George Donger Mebe Dewa Dan Minrawa George Niren Jodan Yedan Darve Tanyon La Nebar George.
May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. And we'll go to the Arya Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Jezo Genge Jonde Mor Danjo Janje Janjo Senje Do Namo Sanje Jezo Genge Jonde Mor Danjo Janje Janjo Senje Do.
Namo, and the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Beng Ane Dara Da Hong Bei Wan Soba Vai Sheda Sarva Dharma Soba Vai Sheda Ren Je No Da Dorman Da Yon Jen Jo Jon Ne Xia Len Jon Jong Bo Ngo No San Bon La Ben De Zhe Ba Re Ge Dan Gen Za. Bomber Sarve Toge Woy Jojon Drebe Songor Jo Major Bezra Roy Joy. so ju shen den zhu jian den de ma jiao se jian zhan jiu ge be xiang zi zhen nan san jian bo de ya ge wa ye ran zhou dong ge da yu ge ge xiang jiu jian bo ngo so xian ran dan zhou guan de den ye dong er guan zhe ren me da nian yu dong ben an le ne yu wo men jian bo zhang jian ge zhen de ren jian 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 ba ba no we zhen wen zi de we ren jian zhe zang be de wo dang ye wen zhe do nie zi yong jiu ran ye ye xiang guo lo ga zhen zi jia yan jiu jian yong be be gen zi xiao zong jie zhong zhen be wong an ba ren jian jian jie da jie jian e jian jie wo ba ne san ong a wang do we dang ye ga le wen zhe be wa no me ne ne gong zhang wang le jie jian zhang nie me wang ge jie da Samaya Yiraya Won Beza Argan Badam Bu Bam De Bam Alogam Gan Dem Nevede Chabda Badi Zozo la men ju ben ju ya je be mo la de de pong ba gan le zhong ze ma zhong ma yang la xiang za de me do wen go lo gar de war dan dan ye yong bo rang an zhe zhe men don zhe ngan do zhe bie ye ge de ne zhe jie ge wo jian guan de de yu zhe ne do de den zhe wang ren zhen jiu de jiu Ko le zhe ren me ju san la yan zar jie ye yu xie ma ye da ye ko le wo zhe gar zhe man den jiang jian ga zhong zhe le gan xian zhe guo bar zan e bar zar de ga xie e wo jie le ye 在巴多觉有我把什么对些人要说我把什么对些人要说我把什么对些人要说我把什么对些人要说我把什么对些人要说我把什么对些人要说我把什么对些人要说我别找真着也说我别找真着也说我别找真着也我别找真着也说我别找真着也说我别找真着也说我别 Azen Raya Zawai On Dare Dure Mama Yen Yana Bunye Bode Goro Zawai On Dare Dure Mama Yen Yana Bunye Bode Goro Zawai On dare mama yana manye boden goro sowa on dare mama yana manye boden goro sowa on dare mama yana moye 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 boden goro sowa on dare mama yana boden goro sowa on dare mama yana moye boden goro sowa on dare mama yana moye boden goro sowa on dare mama yana moye boden goro sowa dans le renjeno de dormane do yong de jon de marbre par de la me que ze jardin de jen dans rogon ze bernzo de John de Monzen Bez Jim Boy George Jenda Chayan Georgian da Yum Be Bar Dar Dan Ren Jen Jen Ye Wo Ban Ne Song Wa Wo To We Dan Le Wan Zhe O Men Ne Gong Zha Jian Zha Ni Me Den Bar de ma jar wa se me se de do jian zhuan na zai jian do jie gong lai xie wo Arya da ren be zi sa ma yan za di zhan le ye zhen jiu be zi shen nan san wa de gu na jiu yan xia zi me do be ma me zhe jia xia zi ru de ya nang a jia zi da la me ban jiu gun san ge jiu zhen jiang zu ban zu jiu wo Arya da re sa ba re ba ra Ar gam ba dam bu bam de bam a lo gam gan dem ne ve dem sha da ba de zo zo sha dang gan den ra ze sa bar xian nan ran nan ben ga la ben za wei re ra len ye len zhang guo yu jie la ne dong zai me jie na nan jie da be zong da ma zong e bo ge da le lan de zhong den de ma bo ra na man da ben za men ga la a hun sa ye be jie zo ye me do zhang re ra len ye nie de jie mon de san jie xian la me de ber wa ye ro gu nan de xian de jiu bai yu.
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil, lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Gathering of the Exalted Mother, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginningless time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Om an be gan da zhe da hong bei won so ba wai xue da sarva dharma so ba wai xue da hang ren jian do da dharma de zai jie ba man bo lo ban jie jian zi zu
Homage to the 21 Taras. Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of Three Worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue and lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the All-Lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tre and pe sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fireplace. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions will adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding. Right stretched left bent joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with home and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter of the shape of syllable home, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
Jar wai gun je jing er toi je jar ve yun jar ma le jar ven zhe le gun zha ma Nyar ma ba mo yan je ma da so nan jo de nan je re je ma dan je je ma yin je me de yin le jar dan zen de na je ro ma je de son je nor der ma zha ye don ze zha bon jo ma zhuo nye yin ze ra ye ma da bar ve wei jian ma Ba me nu ma ja je ma me ban jar ma re jo ma dang wo ze je ma de ro gan ze ben so le ro je jiang jo don de da jiang je la re wo je zo ma.
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. I'm reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times. Those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed. Omdare dudare dure soha, omdare dudare dure soha, omdare dudare dure soha. While you chant the Tara mantra, please prepare the burning away affliction text. We'll be following the blue writing for the deceased, beginning on page 2. Dare 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 zoi wai bambaran shangge ya ye ganda la na dan ben zola zagar yarwa da la bar zawai yo. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Oi ra zong a jie wo ze zong ta lai zhe de ban be la zo do gar de da ge le zan me de ze yuan ba be ben jie ye me ro jie yo. Light streams forth from its life force seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vast deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
One dare do dare mama gala ya zarwa zade one dare do dare mama gala ya zarwa zade one dare do dare mama gala ya zarwa zade one dare do dare mama gala ya zarwa zade one dare do dare mama gala ya sarva zede one beza amar doi gunra le hana one be one beza amar doi gunra le hana one be one beza amar doi gunra le hana one be one beza amar doi gunra le hana one be one beza amar doi gunra le hana one be one one lai na ye je de zhe je wa ben je da ro je do jo.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sarvande so lama Rinpoche dongwe boto chen je karme dala reza jale me doye me
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om beza amre dai gunrale hana wan be wan zoba wan jedo sarva dharma zoba wan jedo wan dombe ngale me ye dambo tele jemba yong se jerba le tele de ba ye sha wa bong gam jian jie yong se zoba sun be de dar sarva gun jo san da jian ger jia la la jia zhen ro yin ba ju.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Che barang son sen je ne se be dong sa me jo de re je ben yon je kor ve ne la ma cha je ma ro lo ban den ba ye lo de ze la ma nian ba ye dan den be sen je ne Tengen en jo dan ban de la dan lo wen jian a roi ge jie yue jie ne joy jie.
Page 5. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the five aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the six realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the three miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place in the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Namo Tso San Ran Jan Den Ba Doi La Nga Den Zen Cha Jin De Tende nan ye garne joy me bedender che jor je nambaza anga janza namo za za ran jan de madan lang den zen ja jen de tende nan ye garne joy me bedender che jor je nambaza anga janza.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the three roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past, you are called to this support.
Nambaza anga yanza za hoi bai woi raya Om wa woi woi a woi Om wa woi woi sarvai bengane baling da gaya Oi sarvai bengane baling da gaya Oi sarvai bengane baling da gaya.
Page 9.
Hong oi nian nan zhen be dong gen jiong bo gai Dorman de lan ra rai ne se de Nie mie ye xie lan a jie gen an Zan jie jian ge ran jie lun jie zhou.
Hum, all you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torment and go to your abodes within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual. The mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong hong bezara raja raja. Le jen ne zhou de re zhou sa wen zhou ge de dan ye ye dan sar wa ye jia se ren o ya yun zhu.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes, arising as the Yidam. My fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Wong hon zhang shi mon lai man ban da on zera de sa dai ba za en ja le bezer bin da ba de da nan je juan san de ye jie wo san zhuo wa ye re zhou sa wen se ba yu.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Wan sarva da da ga da o de chana o de je de sarva bam bam avaran ba men garo so wa wan da re de re so wa wan da sa wa na ra gang ga de he da wan be wan da re de re so wa Om Baza Sarva Birda Ganga de Heda Om Be Om Dare Dare Zava Om Mada Sarva Dreya Ganga de Heda Om Be Om Dare Dare Zava Om Zenda Sarva Nanga de Heda Om Be Om Dare Zava Om Deja Zava Asaranga de Om Be Om Dare Zava Om Berda Zava Saranga de Om Be Jadar Damba Zamjene, Lanan Jene, Dresardar, Laye Jene, Dabaye, Deyen Dage, Gudruzor.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so will I bathe your body with the pure waters of the gods.
Wan Zarwa Dada Ingada Abe Kegade Samaya Shiraya Hong Yarve Gozon Donjola Nyamon Jema Mengayan Dazo Gozon Jejanshir Zame Chaje Gudruzo.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Wan Sarva Dada Ingada Abe Shegade Samaya Shiraya Wan Teta Galan Zongba Mebe Ge Zang La Jera Gube Ge
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Wan Sarva Dada Ingada Ka Yambe Shodanaya Sova Hong Zha Xie Ben Be Ya Ye Na Nang De Jar Ve La Zo Yo Jia Ne Xin Zhuo Ran Xin De Nian Zhe Zhe Ma Nang Bar Jo.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Wan Dare Du Dare Dure Sova Wan Sarva Dada Ingada Abe Shegade Samaya Shiraya Hong Yun De Jangchok Ba Mebe Den Zhe Nga Den Zhe Jie Jia Ye Ye Jie De Jian Ge Nan Nan Xie Be Mo De Zhe Be Me De Gar Bo Zhe Me Dar Da Bar Ma Jie Gang Yang Me Chen De Lu Nga Ye San Jie Ba Jia Zhe Ba Da Jie Jie.
Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Wan Dare Du Dare Dure Sova Wan Maya Dare Samaya Mana Balaya Maya Dare Dinoba Dijan Dejo Membawa Sude Kayo Membawa Sube Jayo Membawa Anorado Membawa Sarva Sede Membrayasa Sarva Karma Suzame Sidam Yeya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bangawan Aya Dare Mame Menza Aya Dare Bawa Ma Samaya Sadu Wan Sarva Dada Ngada Abe Shegade Samaya Shiraya Nye Mo De Len Zen De Le Nye Me Gong Yan De Le Ye Nye Zen Da De Le Bai Guan Jo Sun Je De Le Yo.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too, auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Hong Nyan Je Zen De Re Je Ba Lama La La De Ba Je Ga Dan Ge Bian De Zhuo Lai Jian Ge Sambo De La De Ai Je Dang Le Jie Nier Ve Gang Don Zar Me Long Da Wer Da Ser Na Ye Dan Je De Gai Nyan Ye Ye Ji Mang De Do De Mo Dun Zhe Yer Gan Ne Jue Yan Ye Xie Wo Zar Wa Du Jia Me Ye Ne Re Go So Zar Do Be Ye Xie Nye Ai Zha Do La Me Yer Nan De
Shawa Trebe Ye Zar, Kansan La Ye Nena Neo, Donza Ye, Manda Doi, Mada Redo Ye Dengan. Da ba ye jie zhou ge ne, jian de sen ye dong ba lai, da da ma da, me ya ne ya, dong sa lun zhe jian ge de, ri ba nin bo ju xiao ye.
Page 15. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure 6 samsaric states are the abodes of 6 pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Zang jie dang jian de be ge yin dor jian zhen be ngo wo ni guan jiu sun jie zao wa de la ma nan la xiang za dui gong bo dui jie jie dian ba dan jian jian ba dun bai bo sun na yun de jian zui ye de jian xie la xiang za lui da ban dui jia zhe wei jie ge wei ge song le zhe yin jie de dun dan jie jie bai jie 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 la xiang za lui zhe ne zhe wei la yan de la ba da la ra de ge yan ge dan ba yun de ye gen de la ya xiang za lui jiu mi jie ran me yo jie jie ge de jian lun jiu zou ge ren ge zou to jie dang ge jia xin ro be lai jie zhou zhe be ge la xiang za lui xia xia ye ba dam jie la xian de gen jie zhan ye jie le de ba ye nang gun de jiu de be jiang za lu.
Page 17. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the 3 jewels, homage to all Gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion, skillful means. With bodies as numerous as desmotes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Da dan da ye sen jie go Koran ge son jie le zhe dar ben ne za zhang de zo.
You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity.
Hong Oi Ben Ba Ren Jian Xia Ye Gan Nan De Zhe Zhen La Zhe Yue Jian Ne Ye Ye De Zhe Yue Gor Wa Do Ne Zhou Be Zhe Zhen De Jiu La Wang Ge Wei Liang A Ye Zhen Zhe Dan Ne Ge Zong Doi Jie Wang Doi Yu.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Du Dare Dure Zo Om Arya Dare Samaya Mana Balaya Arya Dare Dinoba Dejandra Membawa Sude Gaya Membawa Sube Jaya Membawa Anarato Membawa Sarva Sete Membaraya Sarva Karma Sesame Sidan Jaya Guru Hong Ha Ho Bangavate Aya Dare Mameme Aya Dare Bawa Ma Samaya Sado Gaya Wakazide Sarva Abe Genza On Avon Ru Rayon Goy On Avon On Avon On Avon Name Sarva Dada Ngada Bai Yume Gebe Sawa De Gang Onga De Zawaren Ema Ganga Na Ganzo Name Sarva Dada Ngada Bai Yume Gebe Sawa De Gang Onga De Zawaren Ema Ganga Na Ganzo Name Sarva Dada Ngada Bai Yume Gebe Sawa Taga Onga De Zawaren Rima Ganga Na Ganzo Wa Hoi Zen De Lej Reje Be Junyo Samdan Ye La Jia Be Nian De Da Mo La Len Zhen De Be Zhuo Na Doi Yun De Zhuo Be Le Wang Gar Ne Jian Ze Zem Jie Lun Ju Na Zo Sa Tu Jie Da Dan Den Be Lo Bun Jie Lun Ju De Jian Zhi Jie Nor Ze Doi Run Ju Jie Da Den Be Za Wa Dan Na Zo Zen Ba Jie Be Jia Wa Dan Niu Mon Dong Wa Se Ve Dong Wa Yan Den Ze Nga Dan Xia Jie Xin La De Zhen De Re Jie Be La Nge Ba Ye Zhe Geng Dong Er Ma Le Gen Xie Ne Yuan Jie Se Dang Gong Dun Jie War Yu Du Yo Long Jun De Dar Ba Mie Dan Zu Zha Zhe Ro Re Xia La Su Zi Nge Sun Jie Xia Ye Jie Le Zhe Ne Den Ze Nga Dan Xia Jie Xin La De Zhen De Re Jie Be La Nge Ba Ye Zu Zhe Yin Ba Rang Sa Zhu Yu Jie.
Page 22. Home. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, a great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. Consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, these are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Om Ahom. All beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming. They are alone and without refuge or shelter, without protector or ally, without support from past merit, and with little virtue to call upon. They keep but 4 names, their very feeling and suffering, tormented by fear and confused perception, anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state, may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances, remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the Yidam, and the view. May the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to the special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Jenye tenpa tenpa je, langwa ranye me pa de, je ma da ve, manda do, san nyen po ye je le, be ma ge be yen de so, na wan da ye je ma, ye me nyam pa, chan jo sho, nan she a ye nan pa ne, o pa me be to ga de.
Home. Listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in psychic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of 3 kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the 5 paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
John de de yen je ba da jong ba yang da ba zo be san jian gong bo ba de me ba la xian za lun jiu de jia sun jiu.
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge.
Nam Daya Zhong Den Bo Wa Xiao Nam Daya Zhong Den Bo Wa Xiao.
Free in the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Om Bon Joy Jarva Doje Yasen La Dan Dozo Debe Joje Jen Ge Jio Zon Yo Nye Me Je Jer De Wa Jen Do Je Wa Jin
By the force of the noble and supreme conquerors, compassionate blessings, and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah.
Oi Jengor La Zo Dan Je Do Ga Ne Ye Ye Je Wo Zen Me Ya Nam Ba Zon Ne Zen De Je Bong Gan Jin Jin Gor Ge Che Dan Je Me Me Ga Da Ge Yen So Jiang Wo Ju.
Light rays of wisdom in the form of fire emerge from the hearts of all the mandala deities and purify all of the aggregates, elements, sense spaces, and samsaric phenomenon of the deceased into the space of primordial purity without reference point.
Hong Je Je Yuan Je Da Guan De Dan Ze Bong Be Be Yen La Ye Ra Ye Ye Me Bar De Zen De Nyom Ba Jia Se Ne Ne Jian Ga Mong Ba Dan Ne Men Ze Ma Me Be Me De Ne Ran Zhong Ye Ye Me Dan Zen Ze Me Do Ba Se Don La Se Jia Se Xie Gun Jia Zhe Me Ba Ye San Jie Me Me Len Zhe Jie Jie Ge Ran Zhong Ye Xie De Na Ngo.
Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Arya Dare Samaya Mana Balaya Arya Dare Denova Tijanda Jo Membawa Sudagayo Membawa Subhajayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Zede Membraya Sarva Karma Sesame Sidan Yaya Goro Hong Ho Bangavate Arya Dare Mamem Arya Dare Bawa Ma Samaya Sado Amen Zola.
Now we'll return to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 38 to recite the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Noble Goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother, you who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
Om Arya Dare Sabara Vara Argam Badam Bubam Debam Alogam Gandem Nevede Shabda Badi Zazu. Lo me je be je ja je be mo lo de de pom ba gon le dor ze ma yo lo Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Dinaba Tirandaro Membawa Sudagaya Membawa Subejaya Membawa Anorado Membawa Sarva Sede Membraya Sarva Karma Sesame Sidan Yaya Guru Ho Bangavate Ayadare Mamem Ayadare Bhavama Samaya Sadova Ayadare Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Dinoba Dirandaro Membawa Sudagayo Membawa Subejayo Membawa Anorado Membawa Sarva Sede Membraya Sarva Karma Sesame Sidan Yaya Guru Ho Bangavate Ayadare Mamem Ayadare Bhavama Samaya Sadova Ayadare Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Dinoba Dirandaro Membawa Sudagayo Membawa Subejayo Membawa Anorado Membawa Sarva Sede Membraya Sarva Karma Sesame Sidan Yaya Guru Ho Bangavate Ayadare Mamem Bama Samaya Sadovai Manja Yo Samadradai Dalo Mongbe Wangene Nomba Ganje Sunza Lai Ngudradamba Savai Rai Wander Nedenda Lenjadai Korva Sida Yone Jai Neme Sida Wansha Zoi Jona Leba Zardo Zoi.
Page 45.
Jan Zhe Ma Wang Jar Dor La Men Je Ben Ge Dor La Ma La Ye Zha Ye Nian Zhan Jiu Ba Ye Ge Ben Zhuo Niu Jiu Zhe Yu.
Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, please remove the 2 veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the 2 accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience. Expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond, let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, Mother of the enlightened deeds of all the 3-time Buddhas, blue-green with 1 face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the Mother holding an upala be present. Mother of the victors Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and the excellent noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolence, spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of a Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all noble things. O brilliant Mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the 3-time Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. Now we'll do Zambala in the rainfall of benefit and happiness, also known as summoning good fortune, on page 63. Perfect compassion, even our voices seem so take. Jangchok physical me with love. Grant me the simplicity in motives like your land. So Vidya Dharma's deathless life. Grant your blessing, sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy and perfectly seen may for complete don't exist. Narachana grand blessing, mirror like wisdom, say, glory, land of perfect splendor even, may hate for confused pride don't take, Sambhava Bistro, equanimity, great happiness, even names, for confused desire, Gahan Abhitama blessed, Grahat discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha, these there's no words for jealousy. Abhogasid all accomplishing wisdom in the ultimate Dharma sphere. Endowed with five perfections, ignorance is nothing, since Vajrayana grand Dharma. Jati wisdom city, grand vital essences of the five great mothers and long life.
Origin of Beijing, Gone, Yashin, Zojan, Dake,
These breathless emptiness mastery, fortune and profound mantra, Guru's all Naha where all lineage dwell. Raja awakening in one, high fortune of Maha, Jahat in the sphere of self-display. Brilliant of seasons, Rahat supreme and confident, powers in fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gather infinite guidance, Source grand brightening liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra, in Dharmakaya, sex, balance, wealth of lineage, lords and kin. Grant enlightenment, increase, teachings, mantra, day, in ultimate Turku sphere.
绝将芒干将人能这了能见这个，让我这能得红是将罗先见能就能诺多尔样zam吧，老年见这个多。 在所在那样个当个当样个结巴，我们这都他妈，罗拉都结在光罗在样，这感谢所这样子。 女先就把大爷养得更叫完那些，养别的真把老开心，所以上子รา也养那些上子做也养的这把当老开心，提前搞我这个养当真的那样的，你最近要玩的是。 Highly priced gold and silk, pearls for tons of the grains, precious gems and ornaments. Food and drink of every kind, bring them here as well. Tin and bronze fortune from above. God's cosmere dwelt, big, weighing on God's wishing journey. The most rewards God's and humans' wealth. Bring them here as well, fortune and above, both fortune and some length holy Dharma. Palan fortune and Wahadra minions of Jaren, Jihi beings life strength and merit. Of all lands grant them fortune, Jaga Joseph, Yahan Jana Yarga reaching force. Persian kings fortune and Wahagya Yarga Mayan, Sahara Urja As good fortune reigns, and fortune of the high fortune of the state or grant. Perfect wealth, good and clothes, may he radiant splendor, riches,
strength, armors, weapons, miracle powers. Monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong. Always beautiful and virtuous growth. Pure of strength, please all love. Peace bring them here as good for. Chant like sun at the eastern rise. Eastern long life fortune. Come like the swirling southern. Southern long life fortune. Come like in treading this western. Long life fortune, please come. Here like a river flows northern.
诸见的本性，所等个所内自养，那转见见的本性。
Like six grains ripening low, lower long thy fortune. Come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like gentle dragons, roar fortune of hearts to bend. Line, come like gentle dragons. Henri, Eastern version darkening. Bring life's fortune passing. By disease, hindrances. Southern true darkening. Bring me sources floating. Wealth expand life and riches. Western lotus darkening. Some impart to tango. Baby, some sorrow and nirvana. Northern action darkening. Bring forth the enlightened. And those that laid haters evil. Wealth gods with your riches. You bring here all the world's for. Chant, bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place and make fortune steadfast. Potent as thy substance, says and at this place project. While please remember changing. Grant me to your life city, granted this treasure city, grant wealth and merit city. Grant to cities let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva city, Alavaho. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment to the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Sambalo Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In the state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Smile, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha and the Buddha feel great bliss and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention. May this aspiration be fulfilled. Because we did the Jangchok for the deceased, we will do the dedication prayer of the aspiration for birth in the pure realm of Sukhavati. Emaho. In the direction of the setting sun from here, past innumerable worlds and slightly elevated above us, is the pure realm Sukhavati. Although I do not see it with my physical eye, it is vividly clear in my mind. There resides the Bhagavan Amitabha. The color of ruby, he blazes with majesty. He is adorned by 32 good marks and the 80 signs, such as the Ushnisha on his head and the wheels on his feet. He has one face and 2 hands and holds an alms bowl in meditation. Wearing the 3 Dharma robes, he is seated in Vajra posture on a 1,000-petaled lotus in moon disk seat. His back is supported by a Bodhi tree. He gazes upon me from a distance with compassionate eyes. On his right is the Bodhisattva Avalokita. He is white and holds a white lotus in his left hand. On Amitabha's left is the Bodhisattva Mahasamma Pramta. He is blue and holds in his left hand a lotus with a vajra on it. The right hands of them both display to me the mudra of giving protection. These 3 principles are like Mount Meru, vivid and distinct and brilliant. Their retinue is 1 trillion bodhisattva bhikshus. All of them are golden in color and adorned by the marks and signs. Wearing the 3 Dharma robes, they fill the realm with yellow. As there is no difference between near and far, for devoted prostration, I devotedly prostrate to you with my 3 gates. The Dharmakaya Amitabha is the lord of the family. The light rays of his right hand emanate Avalokita and 1 billion further emanations of Avalokita. The light rays of his left hand emanate Tara and 1 billion further emanations of Tara. The light rays of his heart emanate Padmakara and 1 billion further emanations of Padmakara. I prostrate to the Dharmakaya Amitabha. Buddha, you kindly and constantly regard all beings throughout the 6 times of day and night. You always know what thoughts are moving through the mind of every being. You always hear distinctly the words spoken by every being. I prostrate to the omniscient Amitabha. It is said that other than those who have rejected Dharma or done any of the 5 worst actions, all who have faith in you and make the aspiration to be born in Sukhavati will fulfill that aspiration. You will appear in the bardo and lead them to your realm. I prostrate to the guide Amitabha. For the length of your life, innumerable kalpas, you will pass into nirvana. You abide manifestly now. It is said that anyone who prays to you with one pointed devotion, even if their lifespan is exhausted, unless that is caused by the ripening of karma, will live 100 years. You will avert all untimely death. I prostrate to the protector Amitayas. It is said that there is greater merit in hearing the names Amitabha and Sukhavati and joining one's palms with faith than in filling countless billion world realms with jewels and giving them in generosity. I therefore prostrate to Amitabha with devotion. Anyone who, hearing Amitabha's name, sincerely gives rise to faith from the depths of their heart, even once, cannot be turned back from the path of awakening. I prostrate to the protector Amitabha. Having heard the name of the Buddha Amitabha, until one reaches the essence of awakening, one will not be born as a woman without power. One will be born of good family. In every birth, one's morality will be pure. I prostrate to the Sugata Amitabha. I offer my body, possessions, and roots of virtue, whatever actually prepared offerings there are, mentally emanated auspicious substances and signs, and the 7 jewels, the pre-existing billion worlds with their billion sets of 4 continents, Mount Meru, the sun and the moon, and all the luxuries of gods, nagas, and humans. Bringing all of these to mind, I offer them to Amitabha. For my benefit, accept them through your compassion. I confess all the wrongdoing I and all beings, my parents included, have done throughout beginningless time up to now, such as killing, stealing, and fornication. I admit and confess the 3 wrongdoings of body, lying, calumny, harsh words, and gossip. I admit and confess the 4 wrongdoings of speech, covetousness, malice, and wrong views. I admit and confess the 3 wrongdoings of mind, the killing one's father, mother, acharya, or arhat, and the shedding of a Buddha's blood with malicious intent. I admit and confess the 5 worst actions, killing a bhikshu or shramanara, seducing a nun, and destroying images, stupas, or temples. I admit and confess the nearly worst actions, swearing by the 3 jewels, temples, scriptures, or the 3 supports, and swearing by them falsely. I admit and confess the wrongdoings of rejecting Dharma. Worse than killing all beings in the 3 realms is the denigration of bodhisattvas. I admit and confess pointless great wrongdoing. thinking that the benefits of virtue, the harm from wrongdoing, and the suffering in lifespan in hell are untrue, mere sayings, is worse than the 5 worst actions. I admit and confess the wrongdoing from which it is hard to be freed. The 4 defects, the 13 remainders, the downfalls, the confessables, and the misdemeanors, the 5 classes, I admit and confess impairments of the Praktimosha morality. The 4 negativities and the 5, 5, and 8 downfalls, I admit and confess the impairments of the Bodhisattva training. The 14 root downfalls and the 8 mature branches, I admit and confess impairments of secret mantra samaya. The wrongdoing done when not under vows, such as fornication and drinking alcohol and actions that are unnaturally unwholesome, I admit and confess unwitting wrongdoing. Although I have taken the vow of refuge and empowerments, I admit and confess downfalls of commitment through not knowing how to keep the vows and samaya they entail. Without regret, confession will not purify. I confess all past wrongdoings with great shame, fear, and regret, as though I swallowed poison. If there is no commitment henceforth, there will be no purification. From now onward, even at the risk of my life, I vow not to engage in wrongdoing. Sugata Amitabha and your bodhisattvas, grant your blessings that my being be purified. If when one hears of another's virtue, one is without the negativity of jealousy and rejoices from one's heart, it is said that one will gain equal merit. I therefore rejoice in all the virtuous deeds of Aryas and ordinary beings. I rejoice in their generation of bodhicitta and their vast benefit for beings. The 10 virtues that are the opposites of the 10 wrongdoings: saving others' lives, giving generously, chastity, speaking truthfully, healing discord, speaking gently and straightforwardly, conversing meaningfully, and having little desire, cultivating love and compassion, practicing Dharma. I rejoice in those virtuous actions. All you who have recently attained perfect Buddhahood in any of the numberless realms in the 10 directions, I urge you to soon turn the vast wheel of Dharma. I pray that you hear me with your clairvoyance. All Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, holders of Dharma, and spiritual friends who wish to pass into Nirvana, I pray that you do not do so, but remain. I dedicate this and all my virtue of the 3 times to the benefit of all beings. May they all quickly attain unsurpassable awakening and empty samsara's 3 realms from their depths. May this virtue quickly ripen in me. In this life, may the 18 untimely deaths be prevented. May I be healthy and as vigorous as a youth. May my wealth be as inexhaustible as Ganges in summer. Unharmed by Maras or enemies, may I practice genuine Dharma. May all my wishes be fulfilled in accord with Dharma and my intentions. May I accomplish vast benefit for Dharma and beings. May my human body be meaningful. May I and all connected to me, as soon as we pass from this life, actually see in front of us the emanated Buddha Amitabha surrounded by his Sangha of Bodhisattvas. Seeing them, may we feel joy. May we be without suffering at death. May the 8 bodhisattvas appear miraculously in the sky, and may they show me the way and lead me to Sukhavati. The suffering in the lower states is unbearable. The pleasures of gods and humans are impermanent. May I be afraid of this. Throughout beginningless time up to now, samsara has lasted for a very long time. May I feel sorrow about this. I might be born repeatedly as a human being, but I would experience birth, aging, sickness, and death countless times. There are many obstacles in this degenerate time. The pleasures of humans and gods are like food mixed with poison. May I not have so much as a hair's worth of desire for them. My family, food, wealth, and friends are impermanent, like illusions or dreams. May I have not so much as a hair's worth of attachment to them. My land, my vicinity, and my home are just like one's home in a dream. May I know them to be unreal. May I flee the ocean of samsara from which it is so hard to get free, like a felon escaping from prison. May I flee to the realm of Sukhavati without looking back. Having severed all craving and clinging, may I fly through the western sky like a vulture freed from a snare, passing countless worlds in an instant and reach Sukhavati. May I see the face of Amitabha, who is actually present there. May all my obscurations be purified. The best of the 4 births is instantaneous birth in the heart of a lotus flower. May I take such a birth, my body complete in an instant. May it have the marks and signs. Doubts as to whether or not I will be born there would cause me to remain in the lotus for 500 years. I would be happy and comfortable and would hear the Buddha's speech, but because of the flower not opening, my seeing of the Buddha's face would be delayed. May that not happen to me. As soon as I am born, may my flower open. May I see Amitabha's face. Through merit and miraculous powers, may vast clouds of offerings emanate from my palms. May I present them to the Buddha and his entourage. At that time, may the Tathagata extend his right hand and place it on my head. May I receive prophecy of my awakening. Having heard profound and vast Dharma, may my being be ripened and liberated. May I be blessed and cared for by the two foremost Bodhisattvas, Avalokita and Mahasamapramta. Every day, innumerable Buddhas and Bodhisattvas gather from the 10 directions in order to present offerings to Amitabha and view that realm. At that time, may I attend them and receive the Amrita of Dharma. With unimpeded miraculous powers, may I go to the realms of joyous, glorious, perfect action and densely arrayed. Going there in the morning, may I receive empowerment, blessings and vows from Akshovya, Ratnasambhava, Mogasiddhi, Varachana, and other Buddhas. Having presented many offerings, may I return without difficulty to Sukhavati in the evening. In Potala, Alakavati, Shraramana, Vipa, and Uddiyana, in a billion Nirmanakaya realms, may I meet a billion Avalokitas, Taras, Vajrapanis, and Padmakaras. May I present oceans of offerings to them and receive empowerments and profound instructions. May I quickly then return unimpeded to my own residence in Sukhavati. May I see with the divine eye my surviving family, monks, and disciples. May I protect and bless them and lead them to that realm of death. The duration of this fortunate kalpa is 1 day in Sukhavati. Throughout countless kalpas, there is no death. May I always remain in that realm. From Maitreya up to Rochana, when all the Buddhas of this fortunate kalpa come to this world, may I come here with miraculous powers, present offerings to those Buddhas, listen to the genuine Dharma, and return unimpeded to the realm of Sukhavati. All the features and attributes of the realms of 81 septillion Buddhas are combined in that realm that is superior to all others. May I be born in that realm of Sukhavati. Its precious ground is as even as the palm of a hand, vast and spacious. It blazes brightly and radiantly. It is soft and supple. May I be born in that pleasant, gentle, spacious realm. The wish-fulfilling trees are composed of many jewels and are decorated by leaves of silk and precious fruit. In them are emanated birds whose sweet calls proclaim profound and vast Dharma. May I be born in that wondrous realm. There are many rivers of scented water with the 8 attributes. There are also bathing pools of Amrita surrounded by steps and bricks of the 7 jewels. Lotus flowers with sweet fragrance and fruit emit countless rays of light. The ends of those light rays are adorned by emanated Buddhas. May I be born in that amazing realm. Even the names of the 8 unleisured states and lower realms are unheard there. Kleshas, the 5 and 3 poisons, sickness, dawns, enmity, poverty, quarreling, and all other sufferings are unheard of in that realm. May I be born in that realm of great happiness. There is no sexuality there and no birth from a womb. All are born within a lotus flowers. Everyone's bodies are alike and in golden in color. They are adorned by the marks and signs, such as the Ushnisha on their heads. All have the 5 clairvoyances and the 5 eyes. May I be born in that realm of countless attributes. In self-arisen palaces of diverse jewels, whatever is wanted arises upon recollection. No effort is necessary. Everything one needs or wants is spontaneously present. There is no I, no you, and no self-fixation. Offering clouds of whatever one wishes arrives from the palms of one's hands. Everyone there practices the unsurpassable Mahayana Dharma. May I be born in that realm where every joy and comfort arises. A fragrant breeze sends down rains of flowers from all the trees, rivers, and lotuses. Clouds of sumptuous offerings constantly emerge, pleasing forms, sounds, scents, tastes, and textures. Although there is no ordinary gender, emanated Devis constantly present offerings. When one wishes to sit, there are precious palaces. When one wishes to lie down, there are mattresses and pillows of fine silk on fine, precious beds. When one wishes to hear them, birds, trees, rivers, and music give forth like the melodic song of Dharma. When one does not wish to listen, they are unheard. The pools and rivers of Amrita are whatever tempter is desired. May I be born in that realm where everything is as wished. In that realm, the perfect Buddha Amitabha will remain, not passing into nirvana for countless kalpas. May I attend him for all that time. After Amitabha passes into peace, his dharma will remain for us twice as many kalpas as the Ganges sand grains. During that time, may I be inseparable from Avalokita, his regent, and uphold the genuine dharma. The dharma will wane at sunset. At the following dawn, Avalokita will attain Buddhahood, becoming the Buddha called King of massive splendor, elevated above all. From that time, may I serve him and listen to the dharma. His lifespan will be 96 septillion kalpas. May I continually attend and serve him and uphold the dharma with perfect retention. After his nirvana, his dharma will remain for 610,300,000 kalpas. During that time, may I uphold the dharma and be inseparable from Mahastamba Pramta. Then Mahastamba Pramta will attain Buddhahood, becoming the Tathagata called King of amassed jewels and stable qualities. His lifespan and dharma will equal those of Avalokita. May I continually attend that Buddha, present offerings to him, and uphold all his genuine dharma. Then after that life, either in that realm or in another pure realm, may I attain unsurpassable, perfect Buddhahood. After my Buddhahood, like Amitayas, may I ripen and liberate all beings who even just hear my name. May I guide beings through countless emanations and benefit beings effortlessly, spontaneously, and immeasurably. Tathagata of immeasurable lifespan, merit, qualities, pristine wisdom and majesty, Dharmakaya Amitabha, Bhagavan of immeasurable life and wisdom. It was said by Shakyamuni that anyone who recollects your name will be protected from fire, water, poison, weapons, yakshas, rakshasas, and all danger, unless it is the ripening of previous karma. I recollect your name and I prostrate to you. I pray that you protect me from all danger and suffering. Grant the blessings of perfect auspiciousness through the blessing of the Buddha's attainment of the Trikaya and the blessing of the unchanging truth of Dharmata and the blessing of the Sangha's unwavering harmony. May my aspirations be fulfilled as intended. I prostrate to the three jewels. Tayata Panchadriya Ava Bonanaya Svaha. I prostrate to the three jewels. Namo Manjushriye, Namo Shushriye, Namo Uttamashriye Svaha. Now we'll go to the yellow prayer book to recite the long life prayers on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Shenrizig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Dragumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jindengompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Amen. Gewan de yen yor do do jere se wan jane ro wa je jo ma le ba de ye za la ngu ba yo.
저저 거는 요바 타마를 다시 데려서 냠도 산초나 투제체서 데베바다 베를 다시 데려서.
Thank you so much to all who are joining through live streaming and who are here in person. Thank you so much for practicing together the burning away of afflictions with us. Thank you and delay.
Thank you to His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche for guiding us in this practice, and to Khenpo Tenzin and Lama Abu. And please be sure to join us this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's continued commentary on Tara practice, and from 1:30 to 3. And then you're welcome to join us for the discussion, Dharma discussion group from 3 to 4. Everyone be well. Take care.